Hey everybody, Eggo the Visual Culturist back again. This time I'm reacting to another trailer that just dropped. We finally have the Lilo and Stitch official trailer in theaters May 23rd. We've gotten a handful of teaser trailers, about 10 to 20 seconds in length. There was a Super Bowl ad, not really an actual trailer. I know we've seen the casting for the film. Obviously, as many of the voice actors that can return are returning for their roles. As in, we got the original Stitch. I think we have some of the Galactic, Federation, Alliance, Brotherhood, Sisterhood. Some of the aliens are coming back. Yeah, Lilo and Stitch. I think of all of the Disney properties and original movies that have been made animation wise that are still turning live action, this one has it could be real good or real bad. Lilo and Stitch is still insanely popular to this day. Ever since it came out, everybody loves Stitch. I'm sure Lilo too. Everyone loves Angel. They never went away. They are they're just insanely popular. I don't think they ever lost any traction. Like they're just as good or relevant, or people care about them as much as they do back then when they first debuted, or when they first came out on the scene to now. I have nieces and nephews that are growing up, first, second, third grade. Everybody still talks about Stitch. They know Stitch. They always want to Stitch sticker, Stitch coloring book, Stitch backpack, Stitch plushie. It's insanely popular. The staying power and the popularity of this character. So this movie, I'm sure it's going to have a lot of eyes on it. I myself am very interested. I recently rewatched Lilo and Stitch all the way through last year, about November, December, and it holds up. It holds up. There's things I love about it. It's a good story. It's got a lot of heart. It's wholesome. The characters I think are great. Obviously, there's a TV series that continue. There's some direct-to-video movies that complete the whole Stitch or Lilo, Stitch. All of their stories conclude. So this is a hugely important juggernaut of a film property that Disney has on their hands. So maybe that's why we haven't seen it so soon and in its entirety, so close to the actual release of the date. We're already in March, so we're about 2 months away, generally speaking, from when this when people can go see it. I love Lilo and Stitch. That movie gets quoted and brought up. The music is iconic. I'm always listening to Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Just the whole scene, having a movie in Hawaii. Elvis, of course, a big part of it. How closely are we going to stick to the source material? How good is it going to be with everything live CG? There's a lot of unknowns. Disney, I know, depending on who you talk to, the live action Disney transition from traditional hand-drawn animation to live action. Some of them are hit and miss. Most people kind of like Marvel movies. They're good. Can't go wrong. It's not bad. For a lot of us kids of the Disney era growing up, it's like, okay, same thing. That was all right. Some prefer the live action. Some prefer still the 2D. But yeah, this one is super. Aside from Aladdin, I think this is probably the only live action Disney property I'm invested in, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel going into the actual trailer. But I think I've hyped it up. This means a lot to me. I have yet to see anyone who doesn't love Lilo and Stitch, so hopefully the trailer doesn't let me down. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got. Okay, and here we go.
We have apprehended a dangerous experiment. Where is he? He escaped.
He's trying to find the police cruisers.
He took the red one.
What hideous planet is caught in your crosshairs?
Shooting star! I wish for a friend.
There it is.
Like
Hawaiian
a
roller
best
coaster
friend.
ride.
What the hell?
He's so cute and fluffy.
He is your responsibility. Got it.
We promise.
Yeah.
Down from there.
There's the Elvis.
No. Control him. Hey, what are you doing? No. Dogs on the table.
You sure that's a dog?
All right.
Rough.
Ew. We are not keeping this thing.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets left behind.
Or forgotten.
Stitch bad.
Sometimes family isn't perfect. That doesn't mean they aren't good. That's close. I don't think you're supposed to drink that.
All right.
Agent Cobra Bubbles. We have a blue dog to catch.
No, wait.
The guy with the ice cream.
No. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, Stitch. 1.
Okay. That wasn't bad. A lot of the same things recreated. Not sure I like the look of some of the aliens. But this is what you get when you're going for live action. And you don't have that Marvel Thanos money to spend. And your aliens don't happen to look very close to human beings, just differently colored. But I actually like the way Stitch looks. He looks smaller than I thought he'd be. I think the young kid actress playing Lilo, I think she's doing a great job. Nani, I also think is I didn't see a lot of her, but okay, I think it's gonna be a fine performance. We saw a little bit of David. Saw the island, of course. Heard the Elvis. Heard Hawaiian roller coaster ride. How much of that are we gonna get in the actual film? What's just for the trailer? But there was times I was smiling just seeing it. I gotta remember this is gonna be somebody's first introduction to Lilo and Stitch, and then maybe they get introduced to the animated version afterwards, or they see that and then they see live action. For the most part, I think kids, they like both. They don't really have a favorite. Some of them prefer live action. Some of them prefer animated. But I didn't hate it. I definitely didn't hate it. I think the thing that was jarring for me was just some of the, I think it was what, Kwee. Want to make sure I get this right. It's been a while. Stitch lore, not at an all-time high. Oh, Pleakley, there we go. So nice. So we have a new, voice actor for Pleakley and Jumbo Jukiba. Looks to have some new scenes added to it. But yeah, seems to be from the little bit that I've seen, I think it's going for the same feel. It's not going to be, reprising everything 100% the same, but I think there's enough there. I like the way Stitch looked. Sometimes it's like, not quite right, but for the most part, I'm like, okay, I buy it. That's how my alien would look, my pet alien dog, koala thing. would look, in a live action environment. Um, but yeah, again, I know Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride and Elvis are both featured in the trailer, and that pulls some heavy duty lifting to get me to like it. Some psychology going on there. But I'm interested. I'm still very interested. I definitely want to see this movie. I can't wait to see it. The test is I ask my nieces and nephews what they thought of it when they see it, because I'm guarantee you they will go see it. You have a niece or a nephew, anyone between the ages of, like, I don't know, 7 to like 13, 14. Hell, again, Stitch has never gone out of like popularity. There's all generations have, like, I've seen Stitch tattoos, Stitch, like I said, fashion, sneakers, jackets. It's you never grow out of it. It's just he's always around, plushies. So we'll see. There seems to be original stuff, a lot of returning story moments. So far, I don't think it's bad. That trailer, I'd probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think I've seen enough. There'll probably be another trailer probably in the next month and a half. It does come out in May. It was May 23rd, I believe. Yeah, May 23rd. So we'll have to see how it does. Like I said, there's an animated series. There's some direct to video movies that continue the story. So you would think this does good. They could probably get some of the additional material from that, make another one, just make a clean story all around. I know. Are we getting into that? I think The Little Mermaid was the first one, where we have like 1 or 2 movies. Cinderella has like 3 or 4. So, but the staying power of the OG Disney princesses only goes so far. I think Stitch has, broad appeal. Everybody loves Stitch. Like I said. So, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm optimistic. We'll have to see how it goes, but we'll see. Definitely going to see how I feel coming out of the movie theater once I see Lilo and Stitch live action. But yeah, that's gonna about do it for this. So let me know, of course, in the comment section below. What did you think of the trailer? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you hoping to see more new original things? Were you hoping to see more recreations of story moments? What did you think of the actors? Let me know down below. Hopefully we can talk about it, have a conversation going. But otherwise, again, waiting till May 23rd. We'll see. Definitely not going to be an opening day, although it could be. We'll have to see. Definitely opening weekend. I will see it opening weekend for sure. But that's going to just about do it. So thank you again, everybody who's stuck around all the way to the end of the video. As I always say, your viewership and support never goes unnoticed or taken for granted. So thank you again for watching all the way through. And I just want to say, no matter where you are watching from, I hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm Eggo, the Visual Culturalist, signing out. And I will catch you in the next video. So until then, take care, everybody. Peace.